Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy September. It's the start of a new month here, and with the start of the new month, it means that it is crystal cleanup time. Now, I have just a few things to go through, and I'm going to be jumping around a whole bunch, skipping through a bunch of stuff too. But got a bunch of stuff to go through, including Tier 5 class shard crystals, some Map7, some 2 stars, a little of this, a little of that. So I'm pretty excited because all this stuff has been stacking up in my roster here for the last month, since last month's installment, and I'm pretty curious to get some of that loot. So without much further ado, let's get right into it, huh? So starting off here with a couple Ascendant Crystals. Try for a Tier 4 class. I forget how I got these. I don't grind the that 3-day arena, but as is very well expected, it's just ISO. It's just ISO. You've got such a small nominal chance to pull a full Tier 4 class out of those, so it's not really worth it. Next up here, let's go for the Legend Celebration. Now, I like the idea of these ones. You know, the loot from what I saw was pretty good. I wound up spinning one of these out just to see what was even inside it. But like I said, the loot was pretty good. The only downside I'd have to say for these crystals, oh nice. The downside is that you had to manually go in and check to see if you could claim a crystal. Like there wasn't a pop-up on the main menu or anything like that. So as such, wound up missing out on probably like what 4 or 5 of these over the course of the entire event, which is not fun. But you know, what are you gonna do? All right, so starting off with a 5 stars, 4 star, got 9 more. Let's just rapid pop that. Okay, 3 more sets of the 5 stars, which is very nice. Some Tier 4 basic, a full Tier 4 basic. That is the biggest prize right there. Holy cow! I will take that. And the War Revive. That's a pretty solid pull right there too. Not bad. Not bad. Really wish that they would just wind up sticking with those, you know. Next up here are the Friendship Crystals. Now, I've been running a bunch of incursions with my buddy Bashirmoy for the Swag Fest 2020 Incursion Tournament. And because we've been running so many of these, wound up getting 4 new levels of Friendship. And if I get anything other than gold out of these, it's going to be a huge win. I'm going to spin these out because I don't want to jinx myself, but, you know, if I could get more of the incursion shards, that would be awesome. If I could get the title, that would be awesome. But it's these are dumb. These are dumb. Or I mean, if it's not gonna be gold, it's gonna be like the single black pot or something. Brilliant, brilliant. And last one. How much gold? I don't know. 1,500, 4,000 maybe. It is, come on, how much? 4,500. Ooh. Yeah, okay, forget that nonsense. I'm gonna jump in now for the 3-star sig, the 4-star sig, and then the 5-star sig. Now, the 3 and 4 are always a real nice little bonus to get by doing quests and stuff like that. All this does come in handy, especially for some of the newer champs who wind up getting out of Arena. And there are no bad pulls. Just going to rapid pop these, jump over the 4 stars, rapid pop those, and then because of the events last month, that's alright. Because of the events last month, wound up getting a lot of 5-star SIGs, which is very cool. Okay, so 4 stars. Got 51 of these. Let's rapid pop that and see what the split winds up being. So, out of 51 of these, it's, for the most part, a fairly even split. I mean, Mutant kind of got the bum end of that stick, but, you know, bunch of Science, bunch of Mystic, everything else is pretty well even. Not bad. On to the 5s. And out of 53 of the 5-star ones, it is pretty grossly disproportionate. Skill and Mystic. Which, I mean, again, I can use all of these for everything, but would have preferred a few more in the Cosmic and Mutant class, but there we go. What are you going to do, right? Got a login crystal here. Now, like I said last time, I've never wound up pulling the 5-star out of one of these. And even before they switched them over to include a 5-star, I only pulled the 4-star out of the old crystals once. So this is going to be a 4-star man thing. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what it's going to be. And network issues. What a surprise. Show me 4-star man thing. Oh yeah. Moving along with some of the character crystals, got 11 ultimate crystals. You got a small chance to pull a 4-star out of these, otherwise it's 3 stars. I'm gonna spin one out just for kicks. Guess which 3-star it's gonna be? 3-star Gambit. But definitely a 3-star. And rapid pop these, I'm going to speculate that I'm gonna get one 4-star out of these 10. And it is network issues. And there's one 4-star, 2 4-stars. Hey, beating the odds there. We've got 5 legendary crystals here, which are the exact same odds as the ultimates. You've got an extremely small chance to pull a 5-star out of these, but most likely it's gonna be a 4. I'm still gonna stick with the Gambit. Oh, that is not Gambit. That's a max sig right there. Heck yeah. All right. Very nice. Let's rapid pop the last 4, see if I get any more 5s. Beat the odds already, so I'm gonna guess probably not. But aside from the network issues, which have been plaguing this opening here so far, it is 4 stars. I'm gonna jump in quick and do one of my favorite crystal openings of the cleanup here, and that's a Cavalier Objective. It's my favorite for 2 reasons. First of all, they're extremely straightforward to get. I wouldn't go so far as to say that they're easy to get, but they're very straightforward to get. Usually wind up getting a bunch of these once a new event launches, and that's when most of these come from, but otherwise it's from the daily objective, which those ones are pretty straightforward. But got 45 of these. I'm gonna rapid pop it, see how much good loot I wound up getting out of them. But that's the second part about why I like these, is because the loot inside is pretty spiffy, I'm not gonna lie. So let's see what 45 gets me, huh? So out of 45 of these, wound up getting a whole heck of a lot of ISO bricks, bunch of tier 4 shards, 200 6-stars, which is very nice, 2,700 5s, and 13,000 tier 2A. You can't go wrong with that. It's, for the amount of work you put in, I'll take it. Next up are the daily crystals, which scrolling through the list here, I forgot I even had. So let's rapid pop all this good stuff. It's going to be mostly tier 4 class shards. It usually winds up being, but anytime I can get more tier 4 basic is a big win for me. That stuff goes so fast. Hey, pulled a 4-star. That's extremely rare. Extremely rare, but all right. And more nonsense. And the last 6 are mostly the tier 4 class. But I will take a fully formed or a now formed tier 4 basic, bunch of shards to boot, so cool deal. I'm gonna knock out the uncollected shards here. 66 of them. Get these from doing the Sunday Arena. I really enjoyed doing the Sunday Arena. That was only as a really chill and laid back with, you know, no real stress, no real consequences really. You just do it for fun, just however much you can. But you get a bunch of these out of the mix too, which out of 66 of them is, you know, an extra 3 Grandmaster crystals and, you know, some 4 and 5-star shards to boot. So cool deal, cool deal. With the Summoner Appreciation Calendar, wound up getting a 4-star Awakening crystal. I don't have a preference as to which class it's going to be. All of these are eventually going to wind up coming in handy. Haven't had a Cosmic for a while, but I'll have to check it out actually. Very nice, and because I've got the Airwalker out of Arena from a couple weeks back, I do have somebody to use that on, so Airwalker is now awakened. Very cool. By the time the start of the month usually rolls around, because I've been sitting on these for as long as I have, I've been getting extremely thirsty for tier 4 basics. Again, like I said before, those go extremely quick and everybody seems to need them, so I really like the Map 6 and Map 7 crystals here because you usually wind up doing pretty well on a tier 4 basic, and that's what I'm going for. Okay, out of 48 of these, Wound up doing pretty good. Wow, pretty well for myself indeed. Wound up pulling a fully formed skill, fully formed mutant, and a fully formed science out of here, as well as forming a tier 2A, another tier 4 basic, and a tech. Now, I didn't wind up getting as much tier 4 basic as I would have hoped for, but, you know, to have the trade-off to actually get some of the fully formed class, that's a very welcome trade-off. Which then brings me to the Map 7, and it's the same story. I'm looking for the tier 4 basic, but now we've got the added benefit of having the chance of pulling tier 5 basic. And similar to tier 4 basic, I could use each and every bit of that I can get my hands on, so out of 81 of these, let's see how I do. And there we go, 81 in, and I cleaned up on the tier 5 basic. That's 7,000 extra shards right there. That's huge. That's very welcome. And on top of it too, wound up forming another tier 4 basic, another tier 2 alpha, and a tier 4 science, and pulling a fully formed tier 4 basic. So that's going to come in handy immensely with some of the rank ups here coming up later. Now these ones are especially exciting because these are the event crystals. You got the chance to pull 1 or 2 star champions, which really doesn't sound like much, but because I'm a collector and I enjoy getting these, especially these ones for free, I'm really hoping to get some of those exclusive 2 stars. Wound up spinning one out earlier and pulled a 1-star Wolverine, which was very, very surprising and very, very welcome. It's been years since I had that 1-star Wolverine. I wound up selling him from the get-go because I was like, I don't need 1 stars anymore, and I have not been able to get him back since. So to have pulled that 1-star Wolverine was awesome. Magic does nothing for me. I'm gonna jump back in here. If something spins around, that's pretty cool and pretty exciting, and we'll go from there. Jumping back in, that's a brand new crossbones. Very cool. Hey! Alright, cool deal. I didn't even realize that they had Supreme in here. But that's the second brand new champ. Psylocke is new. I didn't realize I didn't have a 2-star Psylocke, but now I do. 2-star Heimdall. I wonder if he's got that self synergy. I'll have to check that out after. And last up is Korg. Korg's a dude, but overall, that was pretty snazzy. That's 4 new champs right there. Figure now's as good a time as any to open up some of the Grandmasters that I've saved up, just between the weekly logins and just, you know, the crystals I opened up earlier. Got 8 of these to open up. I'm not expecting to pull anything more than a 3-star. But if I get surprised by 4, that's wonderful. If I pull a 5, then that's just breaking the odds. But let's bring that up quick. I'm just going to rapid pop it. But it is 3 stars. Got 6 3-star crystals right here. What I'm getting from the Black Iso Market. Everything there is going to be maxed out. I've also got 6 fully formed 4-star crystals, which, unless I'm extremely lucky, are also all going to be max SIGs. But hopefully there's one of the newer champs in there. At least give me a, like 20 extra SIGs. And nope, doesn't look like it. Which then brings it to the point in the video where it's just the max SIG crystals. Now, the 3 stars, I'm just going to jump straight away to the end to the, or I guess to the 2-star max SIGs. We're going to jump to the end to the 3-star SIGs. I'm going to jump to the end. But then for these, the 5-star, 4-star max SIGs, I always get mixed up. I'm going to spin those ones out and then fast forward through it, of course. But if I get anything super interesting or spicy, then I'll tag back in. But let's get started with the 2-star max SIGs. And out of 93 of the 2-star max SIGs, it's nothing but shards. So that's not surprising. Got 64 of the 3-star max SIGs, so let's see if today's a lucky day to pull my 3rd ever Immortal Iron Fist. No Iron Fists, but a number of SIG stones, and to me, pulling anything other than shards is a big win out of these, so cool. Got 33 of these max 4-star max SIG crystals. Really hoping to pull that Iron Fist finally. That'd be really nice, but again, just like with the 3-star max SIGs, if I pull anything other than shards, it's a win. So I'll tag back in if something cool happens, but otherwise, I'll see you at the end of this. Those guys have taken the reel away again. Son of a mother. They really did. They took the reel away again. Oh, that's so frustrating. The reel is like half the fun right there. And at the end of all of this, wound up getting that 1 Awakening gem, which is very cool, but as is predicted, it's just shards. Which really bums me out now because I've got that 5-star max sig, and I was really hoping to see a reel because it's so rare to see even a 6-star Immortal Iron Fist even just roll by, let alone pull one. But it's going to wind up being more 6-star shards, which is cool. Always can use those. It's just takes away from the fun. Yep. So the last thing for the video here today is the biggest thing, potentially the biggest thing for the account, and that is the Tier 5 class crystals. Now, got 4 of the 2% and 1 of the 10% thanks to AQ. I am hoping for Mutant. I got some pretty spicy champs I've been really hoping and looking forward to taking up to rank 3, but I'm still, it's a good start, but I'm still pretty far away from fully forming it. Somewhere in the realm of like 20% shy. So, I mean, every bit helps, right? Every bit helps. Every 2% is scrimp, every 10% helps. Once the boss rush comes out, that is also going to be mutant. Science is very nice. Science is almost fully formed as well. So they get 3-way tie between science, mutant, and skill to fully complete the next crystal. So any of those, neck and neck, I tell you, it's neck and neck. But most fortunately, the Kabam gods have been very fortunate. So for science, I'd be taking up my Human Torch. A Mystic, at least it's even helping. Science would be Human Torch. Mutant would probably be either Sunspot or Storm Pyramid X, and then skill would be Night Monkey. Or Hit Monkey. Not Night Monkey. Hit Monkey. The 10% is going to be, please stop. Oh, thank goodness. That would have been such an awful troll tease if it had been like 5 mutants back to back to back and then rolled over to, like, I don't know, Cosmic or something that isn't as immediately useful. But that's 12%. That's 12% mutant right there. That is immensely useful, immensely helpful. And that's so close. That is so close. Yeah, so what is that? That's 7,000 odd something. So that's like what, 10% and then 3 or 4 2%. So 16%. I don't know. I'm an artist. I don't do math. It's close. But that's going to do me for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out here the last chunk of time. Really appreciate that. It's always a pleasure. Sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Each and every bit of that does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it, especially as the channel gets ever closer to that first big 1,000 subscriber milestone. So, cheers, everybody. And until next time, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well, everybody. Bye for now.